Hey, all you need to know about Cape Verde. My name is Ibrahim Sidibay here, and I'm live on my channel, the Ibrahim Sidibay channel on YouTube. And today, I'm so glad to be live. This is my first video live on YouTube, and I'm happy. As you can see, I'm just coming back from Cape Verde Islands. I went there. I spent just like 12 days in Cape Verde. I went on the 28th of September, and arrived there 29th of September, and I come back on the 12th of October. I went to Lisbon, Portugal, from Cape Verde. Cape Verde is a very beautiful place. It's good for tourism. It's good when you want to invest and start business. I went there first time in my life in Cape Verde in 1994 December, and I spent almost 4.5 years in Cape Verde. I used to live in Saint Vicent, and then I traveled. I moved to another island called Santiago Island. That's where they have the capital of Praia. And I stayed in Assomada for almost 4 years before I was opportunity to have an American visa to come to America. I get a visa in 1998, and I traveled 1999, February of 1999. I came to America, and I'm glad that I usually frequently go back to Cape Verde, and I'm now American citizen. And Cape Verde is not a bad place. Well, there is not a lot of jobs, because even for people like the West African side of the mainland Africa, when they go to Cape Verde, is to do business, like small scale business or trading. You have to buy goods from Dakar, Senegal, Dakar, and then you start selling it, and in that way you obtain the residential permit. And then if you are fortunate, you apply for visa to go any other European country or America. Most of my colleagues that I started in, I went that time to Cape Verde with from 1994 to 1999. Most of them left the country. They were opportune to go to Europe, and some came to America. And I was there with my brothers, and we spent some time in Praia. I was in Assomada, and thank God it happens that everything works out well, and it's a good place. I heard people keep saying there are no jobs. Yes, there are no jobs, and that's true. Even the Cape Verdeans don't have jobs. Like only in the government sector area, you can see people work in the offices and the banks. But for any other person, like foreigners coming from West Africa, there are no jobs for you. But people try to make ends meet by doing petty business. They do tradings. They buy goods worth of $400, $500. And Cape Verde is an expensive place, no doubt. It's a beautiful place, and their currency, the excurus, is a very heavy, it's of high value. But thank God, people still make it in Cape Verde. Cape Verde is good to visit. Cape Verde is good to explore. Cape Verde is good to do tourism. And every year I go there, visit Cape Verde, and glad that I'm taking my family there, my wife and my kids. Next year, 2022, I'm going to take them there, because it's a beautiful place, and I want them to see where I came from. I'm originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and I left my country, Sierra Leone, in 1994 because of the war in my country. At that time, we have civil war, rebel war in my country. People were killed. I lost a brother, my younger brother, in the war. I lost my nephews. I lost some of my friends. But then after that, I went to Cape Verde. It was not bad at all. Good experience. I thank God for me to pass through Cape Verde, to know the world, to know the culture, to know the people, to know about the world. I can speak the Portuguese Creole, and I'm glad that I passed through Cape Verde to come to America. And now I spent 22 years in America. I'm an American citizen right now. Thank God for that. And I'm hoping to get my Cape Verdean passport one day, someday in the future. I have a Cape Verdean residential permit that I obtained since 1995 or 96, and then that's why I was able to have the visa to come to America, because of my permit, residential permit, Cape Verdean permit. Then when I came to America, I get a green card, and after that I become an American citizen. I've been a citizen since 2008, I guess. So I became American citizen. But I'm happy. Cape Verde is in my life. Cape Verde is in my blood. I will never forget about Cape Verde. For those of you that want to go to Cape Verde from any part of West Africa, it's good to visit. It's good to start business, trading. There are no jobs actually. If I tell you there are jobs, I'm lying. Most of we have some few West Africans that are teachers, and they teach English, and that's all for it. But after that, there's no jobs. But there are business, trading. If you can start some small scale business, you can grow. Anywhere you go in the world, if you hold on to something fervently, you can become successful. So you can become successful when you put your heart into it. Anything you hold on to, and that's why I say Cape Verde is. So my thoughts here, I'm gonna share because I go to Cape Verde every other year. I just came back not like 2 weeks ago. I came back from Cape Verde, and I had a good time because I still see some of my people. But the people that I I'll spend time with in Cape Verde that time when I was doing business there. Most of them have left the country. They are no more in Cape Verde because they traveled to Europe or America. The rest of them that are still there, they're doing good, very well. So I wish you all the best. For whoever want to go to Cape Verde Islands, Cape Verde is not a bad place to visit. It's not a bad place to try your chance. And God will bless anyone that said in Ecclesiastes 9:10.